Yo, what is up guys? This is Bruchminati, and we are back with the Indian Conquest of 1960, starting at, what was it, 54? I think it was 54. And what an excellent start to a video by taking New York, which is basically the collapse of the whole east coast of North America. Because that's exactly what I do. Missile, nuke, take out the east coast, move on. So, this, before I forget, would not be a video as of from probably 2 weeks without mentioning Pokemon. So as I'm at, I think I've talked about this before, how there's a lot of sculptures and art that's listed as Pokestops that I have never even seen in my town that I've lived here almost my entire life. There is shit I haven't fucking ever seen, some weird type shit. There's this like little jail cell from like 1800 that they wheel around across the prairie back in the day. It was, fuck, I would not want to be in that thing. I could just imagine. Like I walked in it the other day and shit, it was about 102 here with a heat index of 108. Oh my god, you would die in this fucking thing. They would have had to, I don't know how they would have done that back then. But it was fucking, it was like a, oh my god, it was like when you open up the oven when you have something on like 425 and it just blasts you in your face. Like the underside of the devil's nuts. No, not that one. It was like fucking Satan's taint. Yeah, that's the one. But anyways, that was one thing that was cool. And another thing that's cool is there is so much fucking Freemason markings on shit. I had no idea there was fucking a bunch of Freemasons in this fucking place back in the day, but there's a lot of buildings in the downtown marked with Freemason pyramid shit. Which is pretty crazy. Pretty cool, pretty crazy. What else? There was something else I was gonna say about it. Oh! This is even crazier. I'm walking down there and there's a fucking store and I look into it and it's an antique store. And they got some cool, like, World War II antiques, like a big-ass German flag, like a 5x8, big and nice, no moth holes, no nothing. They got like 3 World War II American flags. I mean, I can't believe all this shit was like blocks away and I've never seen it. So now that I've seen the Freemason shit, I wanted to start, like, getting the history of these buildings. See, this is a... Man, I don't know how to explain this town. Anyways, I never knew Freemasons was here. That was one thing. The next Pokemon story is this. So this Pokestop that everybody sets at, because it's like a little park. And I would go down there and it's fucking packed. There's a 4-lane road that goes over it. Well, actually, the 4-lane road is kind of like, it's ground level. I should say the river flows underneath it. And it's been urbanized, this river. It has no natural banks. It's just concrete walkways and fucking flowers and whatever. It's probably 4 feet across. Well, for some reason, this dumbass city I live in decides not to put lighting underneath the little overpass that goes over the river. So it's dark as shit. But going underneath it is a lot easier than crossing the traffic. So you can go underneath the traffic, cool, whatever. So I'm going underneath the traffic. And I mean, I see this shadowy fucking thing in the water, and I'm just like, I think it's like some big log or something. So I walk over closer and it's a fucking rat. I mean, it reminds me of New York rats like you see on TV and they're fucking huge. This was like a mutant fucking rat. It looked like a capybara Those big ass fucking rodents that get like 150 pounds. Oh my god, this thing was fucking huge. I mean, this thing had definitely done a couple cycles of steroids. He had done some tests. He had done maybe some D-ball, maybe some what other steroids are there that people shoot up? Andro, fucking... Ah, shit, I don't remember any of them. But anyways, this fucking rat had done some cycles. He also trained with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I guess. He had he'd taken down Arnold's training program. This thing was built. Scared the shit out of me. Because obviously it's dark and you think something's a log and you walk by it and it fucking starts moving. So, I instantly had a YouTube video in my head. Like, man, this could be a perfect YouTube video. Like, you go hunting for Pokemon and there's this big ass fucking rat. You treat it like a Pokemon. You jump in this fucking river, try to catch it. Tricky camera angles. I ain't touching this fucking thing, and I want to Clorox myself after I get out of this river. Because if you know anything about Kansas, it is very large in agriculture. So this water is bound to be rich with fucking bacteria. It's gonna have fucking cow shit in it probably. But anyways. Yeah, because I've been wanting to make other videos besides Let's Plays. I mean, I shouldn't say I've been wanting to. I've been formulating these videos in my head that would be fun to make. I just thought that was one of them. And there was actually like 2 videos in one, because afterwards, after I seen it, I like chilled by the stairs, right? And then as other people walked by, this fucking giant prehistoric rat would scare the fucking shit out of them. Especially when the women walked by. You know, the guys would jump, but the women would actually like take off running like an Asian woman seeing Godzilla. It was pretty fucking insane. But boom, there's 2 videos right there. Damn, I'm already in Brazil. This shouldn't take too long. Like I said, if I got the US mostly knocked, I'm on the east and west coast. I'm already in Brazil. Unless I forgot something. You know what? Looking at that, I have never seen Russia go to Brazil. I have never seen the Russians either make it to or actually take part in an invasion of Brazil. That's pretty crazy. I've never seen that. Yeah, you know, something new happens on this game every once in a while. Now remember, I had an issue deciding these islands because I decided one was Midway and one was Hawaii, but they weren't exactly situated geographically in the right location. They should be moved up. I think they're too far down. So I'm still assuming that that's Midway and the other one's Hawaii, because Hawaii is shaped like Hawaii. It's just too low. You know, and before I make myself look like an ass, I'm going to pull up a map real quick. Because I'm going to see how far off it is. And I'll throw something up on the screen too, just so everybody sees it. I mean, it's obviously Hawaii because of the shape. The shape of it definitely says Hawaii. But the location says, well, what is that? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I always have the worst fucking luck. The fighting maps worth a shit. Okay, Hawaii. How about a Pacific? Pacific map. Pacific Ocean. Map. Bing! Alright. Now we're good. Now we're gonna see what the fuck's going on. Well, you know what? It ain't too far off, actually. No shit, it ain't too far off. And in fact... That's okay. It's definitely Midway and Hawaii. Midway could be higher. It could, because it's like, it's pretty much flush with the very southern island in Japan. And Hawaii appears like it could be a little higher. Not too much though. It's not as far off as I thought it was. Now that geography lesson is over. So they didn't do, the developer didn't do quite as bad a job as I thought. So guys, after this, I'm doing the Japan series 1943. And I will start up another series I got going. I'm going to start, I should say, Spain 39. Now, I've already done it. It was fun, because, like I said, you guys request things in countries in years that I would have never tried. I would have never played Spain 1939. But I'll get that started. Japan shouldn't take too much longer. Japan was pretty quick, to be honest with you. I thought. Maybe when I get them all laid out in video, it'll be like the same length, but it just seemed while I was playing it seemed to go pretty quickly. And I must say, being the World Trade Organization, the most gratifying, relief city you can take over, as far as I'm concerned, is Brisbane. I guess because sometimes I actually forget about it. And then I think I'm done. I'm just like, oh shit. And then by that time, it's going to take you a shitload more turns because you forgot. Now, I've been pretty good about it lately. I haven't forgot about it in a long time. I think I've... repetitive enough that I couldn't possibly even forget it now. You know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about doing 1939 Germany, but doing it like historically correct up to the point where the Germans lost. Like, do the exact same things first, like Poland, the lowlands, Scandinavia, France, Russia, England. Kind of like, I guess it was England and then Russia. Well, there wasn't really much England just besides air warfare. And kind of talk about, some of the mistakes that were made along the way. Because I got a lot of books about it. I got that one book I've talked about before. It's how Hitler or how Germany could have won the war. It talks a lot about the mistakes that were made. And I got another book that has all the German campaigns in it. So I think I could do a really cool video about it. I might look into that. And then maybe I can do one for one of the Allied countries. Like, I don't know. I've never played with the US. Maybe the US in 1939. Boom, we're done, guys. I got to talk and didn't even notice. 61 turns. That is pretty good. Well, I am going to stop there, guys. Not like I could go on, right? What the fuck am I talking about? Well, guys, that does it for our 1960 Conquest with India. You know what? When I started this series, I forgot to say who wanted to check it out. That would be a Reptilian Elder of the Reptilian Brotherhood. Anyways, you like this content? Slap that shit on like and subscribe, and I will see you back here for our next series. Peace!